What's happening, guys? So, how many of you have started a fitness plan? Everything was going according to plan. You were losing weight. You dropped 10 pounds the first week. You started seeing results. Your pants started fitting differently, started fitting loosely. You did that for about a couple weeks, and things started to slow down, and eventually everything flatlined. Your progress, your results, and even your motivation just kind of seemed to come to a halt. And you just aren't the only one this has happened to. This happens every couple months in fitness, and even when you're trying to make any kind of habit change, you're looking for those short reinforcers, the short-term, the quick fix happiness, things like that. And then you get that, and that reward comes around and it kind of slows down. And then you're wondering, you've done this, you're doing this, you're following this, and, that happens with everyone. So today I'm here to talk about 6 things that you can do to kind of break through your plateaus. A lot of people that come to the gym here really talk about how things get stressful. Everybody has kids here, especially during the holiday season. You're running around, you're going Christmas shopping, you're running kids to sports practice, you're trying to make dinner, you're trying to get ready for the holiday season, and it just never seems to end. I used to laugh at, people would say, Ty, you need to take a break. You need to take a deep breath, stop stressing, try to lower your anxiety, you'll get more done. And I would laugh, and people would say that you maybe try meditating. And if you know me, I can't sit still for 5 minutes usually. So I actually took this advice to heart and have found that, after a while of meditating, and, I'm up to 13, 15 minutes. When I first started, it was 3 minutes. That was it. That's all I could sit for. So 3 minutes. And I've noticed that my anxiety and my overall stress levels have decreased. If you've noticed, or if you know anything about cortisol, I know there's a big hype about pills and things like that, pills and potions that help control the release and production of cortisol. But my take on that is, if you just stop for 3-5 minutes in your day and take a breath, maybe take 10 good deep breaths, fill your belly up, and let it all out, and just clear your mind of all the thoughts that you have in your day, that you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to get this person here to do this, and this person to practice, but you also have to do this, that, and this, and when do you have time to even shower tonight, because you don't know, and you wish I had a chef, and you don't know when you're going to eat, and all of these things that it doesn't matter, because no matter how much you stress and worry and fear the future, it's going to happen the way that it's supposed to happen. We seem to think that if we get anxious and worry about every single detail, that we're going to be able to handle or control how things will play out in the day. And really, we only have we can only do and make decisions based on the outcomes that we plan or would wish to happen. But no matter what, the day is just going to happen the way it needs to. So if you take that 3-5 minutes to sit down, take a deep breath, a couple deep breaths, try to clear your head, try to think in the present, you're going to see that your breathing slows down, you feel more relaxed. When things come up and surprise you, your kids have a big project due the next day, you won't flip out and regret flipping out. You'll be able to handle each situation that comes with a more relaxed approach. And if you've ever seen anybody that's calm during the craziest times and you've envied them, I bet you that they meditate. Let's see what else we have here. So if you didn't know anything about cortisol, cortisol is a stress hormone that is produced in response to stress. It's produced by the brain and the adrenal glands, and it makes your body in the moment. If you're in an attack and it's fight or flight, you need that hormone just for survival. And it tells your body, like, hold on, wait a minute. We need to store everything. We need all the energy, all the resources right now. And if your body still, responds to that in an extended period of time, it's now storing everything that you need in the middle of your body, so the belly fat, so that when you need to fight or flight, you have the energy stores to do so. And I talked about taking 5 minutes out of your day to breathe. And this is the time that you can, reflect on your day and reflect on things that you're grateful for, people that you're grateful for, situations that, just the most random things in life that people take for granted. And we forget that we're blessed to have such abundance and amazing things, and you want to take that time also to practice mindfulness, being in the moment. How much do you catch yourself on your phone while you're sitting down and having family time? We're all guilty of it, and that's not to say that, one person is better than the other for not doing that, or, that you should be perfect all the time, but, just practicing being mindful and being in the moment can actually make your day better and can actually reduce the levels of anxiety and depression and maybe just stress that you feel in your day. And you can just actually stop and appreciate, somebody opening the door for you, or two strangers that, are nice to each other for no reason. It's a beautiful thing. In terms of what you can do physically, when you eat more protein, your muscle mass increases, and when your muscle mass increases, you don't get bulky. Women cannot get bulky unless you're on some kind of steroid. You actually just tone up and you build a little muscle mass. And the average woman does not eat nearly enough protein. Women should eat at least 80 grams of protein a day, and that's a little over 3 chicken breasts. That's 3 servings of meat. That may seem like a lot to you, but your body is made up entirely, for the most part, of protein. Your hair, your skin, your nails, your muscles, the liquids that lubricate your joints, all of that. And with that, you want to make sure that you're drinking enough water. I think that we let that get away from us. You think people can die from drinking too much water, and that is the case. But in general, a gallon of water a day, a little bit of sodium, which is in our diet anyway, and that's enough water to help with the protein consumption. And sometimes we get into these habits and we think, no, I'm eating clean, I'm eating healthy, all of that. If you just stop and reassess your food pantry, sometimes you sneak a couple bites of your kids' crunchy snacks as you're packing their lunch, and that is totally, everybody does it while you're making food. You test it, you taste it. You need to check for quality. I mean, who else is going to do it? But, those calories add up over time to, maybe that is something that you can change in your day, in your diet, to help get the results that you want to see. And any time that somebody at the gym, at Beyond Fit, is hitting a plateau, I always suggest that maybe logging what you eat, logging your entire day, is just a very eye-opening experience to be brutally honest about what you're doing and what you're eating, how much you're moving. That can really open your eyes. So maybe you are eating too many processed foods, and maybe you aren't eating enough vegetables. You're not getting enough greens, so your body isn't, getting rid of the things that it should, and you're just holding on to excess for no reason. I always suggest a cleanse, a nutritional cleanse, a cellular cleanse. We some of us here do isogenics, where that's a cellular cleanse. We release the toxins from our body and our fat cells so that our fat cells are able to shrink. The cleanse, you can do it 4 times a month. You could do it 1 day every week, or you could do 2 days back to back, twice in a month. That seems to really help people get over their plateau. It helps you burn fat. It helps increase your metabolism. And with that pack, you also get more protein to eat, and it makes it really easy for you. So you're getting your cellular cleanse, you're getting enough protein in your day, and it's quick and convenient for moms and parents on the go. And even kids, your kids need this protein because they're all athletes and they're all burning up muscles, using muscles on the field. And after, you're logging your food, and sometimes you overthink about what is causing this plateau, and you're really stressed out about, well, if I tweak this, or if I do this, or I didn't do this right, or I don't do enough of this. Check yourself. Are you too hard on yourself? You know what I mean? Like, all you really need to do is set your intentions every day on the goals that you're trying to achieve. So be it you want to fit in a size 8, 6 pants, or you want to wear a certain size dress, or you just want to feel better, or you just want to look in the mirror and be happy with what you see. As long as you are mindful of that goal every single day, it's going to happen. So stressing over, why that isn't happening is exactly why it's not happening. Just so be mindful of your goal and be mindful of the decisions that you make throughout the day. Does this decision help or hinder my progress? I use that a lot when, sometimes you're not making the healthiest choices. I know I'm definitely a victim of that. I don't always make the healthiest choices. But sometimes when I'm able to check myself, I ask myself, is this helping or hurting my goal and my progress? And most of the time I'm like, oh, it's hurting my progress. I'm not going to eat it. I have to work out or something like that. You know what I mean? And the most importantly, I said there were 6 tips, but the 7th one is just a bonus. And it's just to smile more and enjoy your day. People get caught up in the routine and the monotony of life, and you can kind of see things start to seem like gray and dim, and I do this every single day, and I see the same person, and I do the same thing for my job. And you kind of get like in this robotic mode, in autopilot we call it. And I've said before to maybe use your less dominant hand to do something for a day. Carry the milk with your left hand, or if you're left-handed with your right hand, your least dominant hand. I've done that, and that has helped my way of thinking. It opens your brain. It makes you use the other side of your brain that you're not used to using. And then when we're smiling, we're releasing hormones that, uplift us, and that can help slow the release of cortisol, especially if you're stressed out. Sometimes not everybody has a great day. And if you're able to just find a reason to smile, do something nice for somebody for no reason, bring that smile on your face and just enjoy life. That's what we're here for, We only live one life. And, if you're living it day to day, miserable, and you're not trying to see the beauty in every day, then you're just missing out on a lot of things, and that can definitely make or break your goals and your gains, and that can definitely keep you, if you keep yourself in that pattern, that will definitely keep you in that vicious cycle of, I'm not hitting my plateau, I'm going to crash diet, and then, I hit my goal, so I'm going to eat again, and then boom, I'm back to where I didn't want to be. You know what I mean? So just breathe, be patient, be mindful of your goals. Sometimes, doing something for somebody can help break that cycle. And just, journal, keep track of your stuff. And I guarantee if you at least do one thing from this video, when you take one of these tips away, that things will start changing for you. And you'll be thankful that you took 16 minutes out of your day to listen and watch this video. So I hope this helps you. And that's it. Have an awesome day. Be mindful and love yourself. That's it.